So in the early part of autumn, you finish the grass cutting in the woodland garden. Everything's looking pretty tidy, but there's still a bit more to do. Everywhere you've got a wire netting surround or rabbit guard around something that the rabbits want to have a chew at, or even plants which haven't got a rabbit guard around them because the rabbits don't particularly like them. There's a moment when you need to hand weed around each individual plant. As you can see here around these little group of rhododendron blue tit, which is a dwarf slow-growing rhododendron species, we'd actually sprayed out the grass around it in the spring, and now we've hand weeded it just to get rid of the worst of the weeds that were growing here. And why are we doing that? Several reasons. Firstly, when it rains next summer, in a very drought-ridden summer as we've just had, the water will all go straight into the plants and not be watering the weeds. Secondly, when our team of gardeners are coming along to mow the grass, they won't barge in accidentally to the trees or shrubs. They've got a nice post, but when the grass is up here in May, you can see what can so easily happen. Those that have got wire netting surrounds, obviously the wire netting gets in the way of the strimmer or the Allen scythe or the scythe cutting the grass, but again, tidying up around the plant makes it stand out better, gives it a better chance of growing away well, and means that come next spring you can just whip around here again with a bit of spray and just keep the base of the plant clean, and that'll help it develop and grow on in the way that you want, and generally it looks tidier. The last bit of tidying up in the woodland garden for the autumn. We just looked at some young and newly planted plants which had been cleaned and tidied up for the winter. This is what they look like before they've been cleaned and tidied up, and before the grass has been removed and the weeds removed from around the base of the plants. Look at this one with a periwinkle towering over the nice young sorbus here. And look at this poor thing here, swamped by grasses that have grown up through the plant and are completely smothering it. If you left that there, it'd swamp the plant next year. Even on a minor scale, there's going to be a problem there with that plant next year, although it's getting away. Quite a bit of grass that's smothering it. And looking at this Indigofera, even there, although the grass has died off round it in the drought, it wants a good bit of tidying up. You're helping the plants survive, and you're generally tidying things up. It's a job well worth doing.